What a night. What a night. Oh my God. Too sweet, motherfucker. First my Seahawks win, then WWE and SmackDown presents Backlash. They deliver an absolutely amazing pay-per-view, and to top it the fuck off, AJ Styles is the WWE World Champion. I'm trying to contain my marking the fuck out, which I've been doing for like the past 15 minutes, and trying to keep it the fuck down because it's 11 at night in the East Coast. I'm gonna try to review this pay-per-view as best as I possibly can, because by God, this was a fantastic pay-per-view. Even though it was 2 hours and 40 minutes, a 20-minute shy of the 3-hour mark, it's okay. WWE, more importantly the SmackDown brand, came out there in front of a packed house in Richmond, Virginia in the Coliseum, and they delivered one hell of a pay-per-view to start this new era of brand-specific pay-per-views. Let's start with the first and foremost. The opening match for the Women's Championship, the 6-pack Elimination Challenge. Wonderful. Great 20-some minute match. I thought, honestly, from the bottom of my heart, these girls went out there and they delivered, and they showed why they belong on pay-per-views and why a lot of people should have eyes on them. As my predictions went out, Becky Lynch won, and I could not be happier. Overall, the match itself, nice pacing. Every girl got a moment to shine. They had very cool chemistry, some big pop moments, and really interesting the fact that these girls went high risk, and I'm talking high risk. By the way, Alexa Bliss looking at Harley Quinn, moving the fuck on. I give that match personally, for me, as a overall match, a 4 stars. For a women's match, a 4 stars on a pay-per-view. Moving the fuck on. The match between the Usos versus the High Bros, which was not a squash match and gave both those teams a nice moment to shine. It was roughly 10-some minutes, maybe a little bit less than that. I give it 2.5 stars. It wasn't a great match. It was a match that was just there for the Usos to get a win on pay-per-view, in order to get to that tag team title match later on in the night, and to kind of get a little bit of momentum going. So it wasn't squash, was pretty decent, 2.5 stars there. Nothing extraordinary about it. You know what I mean? Moving on, we had, in my opinion, one of the better matches of the night in Dolph Ziggler going against The Miz for his Intercontinental title. Now, I thought this was a very good match. Miz and Dolph Ziggler always go out there and they always know how to have, they have great chemistry and they know how to have a great match. And it's a safe bet to put those guys together. Loved it. I thought it was fantastic. I thought that the finish was great for a heel. I thought the way Maurice played in was really interesting. She didn't really interfere in the match except for that at the very end, which the referee didn't see, of course. And overall, again, the way these two feed off each other and their chemistry is perfect. If you want to go out, if you want to get a pay-per-view or a house show match or what kind of match, and you want a good 20-minute match, and you want it to be a fantastic match with both guys having moments and the fans getting into it, back and forth, false finishes, with fluid movement and fluid sequences, you go out there and you put Miz versus Dolph Ziggler. You really do. And they went out there and they had a great match. Great match. In my opinion, they had a 4-star match. Really good stuff, man. Really, really good stuff. Obviously, the Miz won, and I like that. Moving on to the next match. Now, originally, Bray Wyatt was supposed to face Randy Orton. Obviously, he has the concussion right now, so he's not cleared to compete just yet. Most likely another week or so, and he'll be cleared to compete, obviously, after the TKO loss to Brock Lesnar and busted open, all that stuff. So there was like a little segment where Bray Wyatt took him out, took his ankle out or took his leg out, whatever it was, and then Bray Wyatt faced Kane. Bray Wyatt did win Randy Orton by countout, by forfeit and all that stuff, so he did technically get a win on pay-per-view, but not necessarily a win, and had a pretty decent no-holds-barred match against Kane with a nice big spot on the table, doing his, little swanton, or his little bomb, or whatever the hell he calls that, on the table. He laid out and, rushed through the table and dropped it on Kane, and really the way he snapped his body really sold at it, and the table breaking was great. No botches there, but Kane obviously won because of Orton interfering to kind of set up their No Mercy match, which was, a safe thing to do and a safe way to set up a good match, which I think will be against Randy Orton and Bray Wyatt, No Mercy. Overall, again, a pretty decent no-holds-barred match. I give it a nice 3 stars. Moving on to one of my favorite matches that I, in my opinion, should have gotten at least 5 more minutes. It's the Tag Team Title Tournament finale. Obviously, the Usos coming up from beating the High Bros earlier in the night, going up against my favorite of the entire tournament, Heath Slater and Rhino. And man, the crowd fucking loved them, and hysterical. I mean, they had a great promo behind where, Heath Slater said that he had to go to the bathroom 5 times and he was so worried, but we're live, So great chemistry between Rhino and Heath Slater going into the match, and they have great chemistry in general as a tag team as well. And I don't think this match was all that. I give it a 2.5 stars as a match, but the outcome and the way the crowd reacted and the post-match promo and how much these guys deserve it, and I think they're going to have a good hysterical run, just like Daniel Bryan and Kane did. Just put these two guys together and roll with it. They will mold and become even better and better because they'll travel on the road together. They'll do this together. They'll do that together. So give them time, and they will become one of the better tag teams in the WWE ongoing. Trust me on there. It's always like that. You put two random people together, you give them a good storyline, you give them the titles, and you roll with them. Trust me, it works out. Now, to the main event. Great promo package leading into the main event. Guys who handle that, good stuff. The match that was about 25 minutes long was one of the best matches of the year. I'm being fucking real with y'all. These two, Dean Ambrose and AJ Styles, with their two different styles coming together, have such good chemistry. I cannot tell you enough. They have such good chemistry. And I really do believe from the bottom of my heart that they should go out and they should have a rematch at No Mercy, and I think AJ Styles should win. But they should go out there and have another 30-minute match, because these two guys, by God almighty, I cannot describe to you how good this match was. I mean, everything from the selling aspect, from Dean selling, his leg injury, obviously, scripted leg injury, but still, to AJ hitting his face against the steel post, to them going outside the ring, to everything, just from the 450 splash, no phenomenal elbow, which was interesting, but it just them fighting outside next to the announcer table. It's just everything, like the fluidness of everything they did together was spot on. And I couldn't be more happier with this pay-per-view, man. Like, from the bottom of my heart, I really do believe this was one of the better pay-per-views of the year. From the bottom of my heart. I mean, this show was fan-freaking-tastic. And the fact that I get another pay-per-view being in Clash of Champions and all of the over-the-top WWE Network for just a price of $9.99 a month, get the fuck out of here, Vincent K. McMahon. You can have my $10 a month any fucking month. The best $10 I spend every goddamn month, and I'm being fucking real with y'all, okay? This right here proves to me why WWE Network, why this whole $9.99 is so successful. Great crowd, by the way, in Richmond, Virginia. I gotta tip my hat off to you guys. You were fantastic. Into every match, supporting, booing, whatever it was, you guys loved it, especially in this main event. And AJ was over. AJ was over as fuck. Okay. I couldn't be more happy, guys. I know I'm a little bit rambling on. I'm trying to, get my thoughts together. I give this match, personally, a 4.5 stars. It was fantastic from top to bottom, man. I can't describe to you enough how much I want to see a rematch between these two at No Mercy. By the way, the No Mercy theme song, love it. The promo package, I can't wait. The logo looks fantastic. Thank God they brought back Backlash and No Mercy, and it's for the SmackDown brand, of course, the blue brand, which is too fucking sweet to be fucking true. I think, personally, this will draw more ratings, AJ being champ, more ratings for SmackDown, and I will be there this coming Tuesday live in Wells Fargo Center for SmackDown Live. So I can't wait to see my boy walk in with the championship. It's going to be incredible. I can't wait. I can't believe that I'm going to see one of my favorite superstars of all time as the World Heavyweight Champion when I see him in 2 days. Like, I gotta still pinch myself to believe that. So thank you, WWE, for putting out a great pay-per-view. Tell me what you guys thought in the comment section. We'll let your boy know. Let's have a conversation about it. If you enjoyed this review, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I really appreciate that as well. Hope you have a wonderful day, and peace out, guys.